everyone, my name is Miranda and today I am here to review a book that is sitting on my bed. Lois Lane Fall by Gwenda Bond, which is a book, if you weren't able to figure it out yet, about Lois Lane as a teenager. I am absolutely 100% obsessed and in love with this book. You honestly have no idea. I haven't read a book this good, I feel like, in months. I was literally just had to put the book down sometimes just to soak up how amazing and how much I loved this book. It was just fantastic. And even if you've never seen Superman or don't really like Superman, I still think you should check this book out because I am someone who has never seen a Superman movie in my life. I just have no interest in like any of that kind of thing. But this book, if you read the description, is basically heralded as the new YA heroine, like Veronica Mars type of thing. And that's exactly what it is. It's all about Lois. If you know anything about Lois, you know that she's a reporter when she grows up. This book kind of shows how she gets her start in reporting, working for a subdivision of the Daily Planet called The Scoop. That is her and a few other kids from her school who get together to have this newspaper that they run. And it's really showing her like finesse for reporting and getting the truth out and how far she goes and how awesome and amazing she is, because I cannot still get over how amazing and fantastic and kick-ass she is. She really does remind me of Veronica Mars from the TV series. If you read the Veronica Mars books, you know those were kind of lackluster. This is what I wanted the Veronica Mars books to be like. She's just so amazing. You find out at the beginning Lois is about to start her like 10th new school because her dad is a general in the army, so she's a military brat. She moves around a bunch of places. She never really has any friends, but the thing that all those schools have in common is she somehow manages to wind up in trouble in every single school. And she explains it to us that although her parents don't see it this way, all the trouble that she does has is for a good reason. It's because she's protecting someone, because she can't see someone who's being picked on or see someone who is in the right but is being placed in the wrong. She can't just see that and stand by and do nothing. So she does all these crazy, amazing things that get her kicked out of or in trouble in her old schools, but really in her heart she knows she's doing the right thing because she can't just sit by and do nothing when she sees something that's wrong. She has to speak up as a journalist and as a person to defend people that need help being protected. That's one of the things that I really love about Lois, because she never loses sight of that. And I think that's what's really in her heart that made me like her so much, is she's so kick-ass, she's so badass, she's so smart, so sarcastic, but then at the end of the day, it comes from this amazing place. All the things she do are just to protect people and to make sure that the truth is out there for everyone to know. And now that she's starting this new school and her parents said that they're going to be here permanently, they want to lay down roots. She's really trying her hardest not to get in trouble and not to get kicked out of this school. But on her first day, she witnesses a girl going up to the principal and saying that these kids are kind of harassing her, and she feels like they're getting in her mind almost. And the principal just kind of brushes her off like, oh, you're smart, I'm sure you can deal with it, blah, blah, blah. And Lois is like, oh, heck no, this isn't happening. So she walks right to the principal and is like, I'm sorry, I thought we were supposed to take bullying complaints a little more seriously than deal with it by yourself. I'm sure you're capable of it. The principal has it out for her from then on there. It is like on like Donkey Kong with him and her, and it's kind of a cool little battle of the wits of who's gonna win with that, because she'll make a move, then he'll make a move, and of course, you know, she's gonna conquer at the end of the day because she's the queen. But it's still really funny to see her stand up to these adults and everything. The main premise of this story, it did have a lot of kind of almost sci-fi elements because of what happened later that you'll find out if you read the book, but the heart of the story is really bullying and protecting your friend, and I really like that because Lois even has like a moment in the book where she's talking to this girl and she says that she's going to help her, and the girl's like, why do you want to help me? And Lois kind of lays it out exactly how it should be, in that she says, parents and teachers and everyone, they tell you if you're getting bullied to stand up, that the bully is all talk, that something bad happened, and the bully doesn't really want to be a bully if you just stand up to them. And Lois says, that's bull crap. You stand up to these bullies and more than half of them are willing to put their fists where their mouth is. So she says, I'm going to help protect you, because the thing about these bullies is that they are super, 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 super creepy. They're these 6 people who dress exactly like, all in black, and they all have this one thing in common, that they play this game. It's like a virtual game, so you have to wear one of those weird headsets, and they're basically just connected. Like, they finish each other's sentences, they're really intimidating and really creepy, and now they're going after this one girl, and Lois is like, heck no, this isn't happening. So she's willing to stand up to them, and she gets her reporter friends to help her as their first big scoop for the newspaper. But what she's keeping to herself is that she believes this girl when the girl says that they're messing with her mind somehow, because she's seen it personally. That was really, really cool and really creepy. I think it added a whole new like dimension to it, in that it felt very real because of how far technology is going with the virtual headsets and everything, and it just tied together perfectly. I feel like bullying and the technology and all these like real everyday elements tied together so perfectly, and then we just set them against the backdrop of Lois Lane trying to take down these bullies and protect her friend. And I think it was a really great message in the story, that it's something that did have sci-fi elements to it, but the heart of it felt so real and so true. And I love Lois's character so much. And the best thing about it too was there wasn't really a focus on the romance, because obviously Superman, Clark Kent haven't met in real life yet. But the thing that I really enjoyed about this story was they did put Clark Kent in it, although Lois doesn't know he's Clark Kent. He's someone that she met and is now instant messaging online after she posted about seeing this weird flying guy in Kansas on a dark night one day, and they've been instant messaging ever since then, and she does like him. She explains a lot of times that she thinks she has feelings for him, and he's kind of more than a friend to her, but they've never met. He says right off the bat that he can't show her pictures, he can't like meet with her because he has some secret that he needs to be protected. I love too that they take the moment where Lois is like, I'm not stupid, I know this could be like a middle-aged man, so I had him send me a picture of his driver's license, and he sent it, but he like blurred out the picture with his thumb. Like, this is why Lois is just perfectly smart. Every time you think she's doing something that you're like, is this the smartest thing, she says like, oh, I know this could be dumb, but I figured out a way around it to be smart. And you're just like, I love you so much, Lois. And her relationship with Clark, who she doesn't know is Clark yet, is really sweet too, because he's kind of her only friend now in all these moves and everything. He's been the one person that's been there for her the whole time, yet he can't be completely honest with her. And while she respects that, she's also kind of like, dude, I'm a reporter here. I'm going to figure out who you are before you want to tell me. Like, I'm going to figure it out. So I really like that. And if there's more books in the series, which I'm really hoping there are, I hope we can see kind of an exploration of that, because she respects him, but at the same time, like, she wants to know who this guy is. She's going to find out. As cute as this romance was, it never really overshadowed the whole book. It was more about their friendship and more about her being like, how can I trust this guy who can't be there in person for me, and kind of dealing with that. And there were even moments where she was like, blushing or something like that, and then she's like, I don't have time to feel flirty and all that, I got shit to get done. And I just love that, how it's like she would realize that she had these feelings for him, but then she would push him aside and be like, you know what, there's more important things right now than worrying about how I feel about this guy and if my makeup is running or something like that. So I really love this book, and I highly, highly recommend it. I would definitely give it 5 out of 5 stars. I really, really hope there's more books in the series soon. Like I said, I've never read any of the Superman comic books, I never watched any of the movies, so I never really knew who, like, Lois, what her personality is when she's an adult. But as a teenager, she is freaking amazing, and I would love to be best friends with her. I mean, this book is just, I can't stop raving about this book. If you are looking for a good action-y book, if you are feeling a void from the lack of girl superhero movies, this is definitely the book for you. It got me so even more pumped for Supergirl to come on in the fall, because, I mean, ladies doing it, and we getting shite done, and I just love it so much. So yeah, definitely check it out if it sounds like it was something to be interesting to you. Even if you don't like Superman, like I said, definitely check this out, because Superman, he's cute in it. It's not really the focus of him. He's just her friend, and the focus is really on Lois. Definitely gets things done, and she's so clever, so amazing, but then the heart is what really gets me, how she's just out to protect her friends and protect even just strangers that she knows they're being hurt or something like that. She just wants to help them out, and I really love Lois, and I can't wait to read the next book if there is one, so fingers crossed that there is. And like I said, definitely check it out, because you will not regret it at all. I love this book so much. If you read it, please feel free to leave in the comments down below what you thought about it, because I need someone to fangirl about this one. It's a new book, so not a lot of people have read it yet, but definitely go check it out. You're not gonna regret it. So thank you guys all so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and if you want to hear more about Lois Lane the Fallout. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!